Okay, I'll try to take a little bit more video within the graveyard. See if this helps. Oops. Yep, that definitely does. Brother, this is a brother, Ben Loftin. 1880 to 1915. It looks like that was his time. And then here, you see that sunk down. This is Ella Smith Loftin, August 6th, 1843 to January 1941. A good life. And maybe on the other side here, we have Lovick Loftin. I see it February 1842 to November 1911. This one, as we can see, is, I see Charles, but I could be wrong. That's the way I'm seeing it. Son, or maybe it's not Charles. I don't know what that, is that Charles? Maybe it's Charles. Son of Lovrick, so this is in Ella. Okay, this is the son, Loftin, September 6, 1870 to March 4th, 1879. So, short life for this young man. See, the ground is raised up here. It's interesting. Then you have John and Sarah Loftin, 1846. Then coming over here, this is a beautiful fence. They married. Very beautiful. That's protected. We see Longfield Loftin, who was born am I looking at a 1754? That can't be right. Hold on. I guess I am looking at 1754 to 1836, and then Mary Loftin, 1771 to 1851. Wow, that is significant in terms of the years. Imagine being born just shortly before the American Revolution, or at least Mary, and then Longfield, 1754. He was well along his way, living here during the Revolution. That's pretty amazing. This is significant. And he died just shortly before the Civil War, so he didn't get a chance to see that, but that's probably a blessing. And then over here, we have what I think is another grave that has trunk, and then maybe these are footstones. That's what I'm guessing. I don't know. Possible. This could be a stone, a pioneer stone. That could be. And then, I think we've already looked at this one. This is J.W. Loftin, who died October 5th, 1898. We don't have a birth time for him, birth date for him. Nothing on this side. Okay. Now these are more modern. So it looks like the older stones were put back there, and I don't know if anybody else was buried over in this section. We don't know. These look like footstones. I pointed that out. This looks like a footstone as well for a grave that may or may not be here. So we have flowers. Now these could be babies too. Let's keep that in mind. That sometimes these are babies. I'm going to just try to look at the front, and of course you see the daffodils. Yeah, just nothing. This could be babies or footstones. I don't know which. But it's very interesting. And you see, of course, these daffodils. This, I don't know what it is. This is other stones or stones. Maybe we can speculate. These could be other footstones related to other burials and just kind of piled up here. Maybe they didn't realize they were grave sites. So maybe this back there was full of these. Then there's this one. Then there's Mother here, and I think I've already tried to get this, and this thing fell on me. So I've already tried to get that inscription showing here, and hopefully I'll be able to get that. But that's 1894, and these stones are together. So I don't know if somebody redid these stones or not. That could be another grave or a footstone. And this one is flat backwards. That's Father. Good to try to get him back in his place. That looks like a footstone. This one's like really twisted. An XPD, I don't know what that is. But we also have this person who is Alfred Loftin, 1815 to 1899. Very interesting. I don't know if we can make that out, what that means. I will ask AI to analyze it. And then, of course, we have these, what I consider modern stones, very very nice monuments for the Loftin family. I mean, I guess we can declare this the Loftin family. Probably is already known to be that by others, but for my categorization and for my record. And then another cedar tree, cedar tree. What a beautiful graveyard. I don't know why this thing got tossed like this. It's quite odd. So this looks like there could be some writing on it, but I cannot make it out unless the inscription's on the other side. Let AI give that a shot, but I don't see that it's going to be able to pull that out. Probably a very old stone. Too heavy to lift. Much too heavy. But that could be corrected. Okay, so I think we've done our job here. I wanted to see if any of these were connected to the Grissams from another bucket. They probably knew the other people just because of the proximity to the land, I'm sure. But a beautiful graveyard, beautiful cemetery, and I thought that was interesting. I'm going to take one more look over here because I see something else that is also interesting. And as you know, when you see, there's another stone, when you see daffodils scattered, here's another stone, so this could be a grave, another stone. The stones are not always here by accident. Then you've got this over here, and you have some ups and downs here. So these, look at that, pretty good sized depressions. I don't know if we can make that out, but it is also possible that there are many people buried here, and this resembles, especially if you look over here, this resembles well, I saw at Warner Park, so I don't know if you can see that, but that's a big indent. That's a hill. That's an indent. That's an indent right here. You probably can't make it out. Maybe for this perspective you can, but in this kind of growth that's growing here, and then you have the daffodils, right? So it's very possible that people could be buried in here, even enslaved people. I'm not quite sure. I'm going to guess if they were family members of the Loftins, they would be all included here. Now, I don't know the history of the Loftins. We're going to have AI look into that and see if they can pull out some land grants and figure out exactly how far this goes. Now, as I'm looking way over there, let me see. I don't want to go on somebody's property that's I'm not supposed to. It looks like there is the base of something. Now, is it a tree or is it a wall? I don't know. It could be. Let me see. It could be a tree, and I could just be excited about nothing. Let's see. Looking straight on. I guess we always want to see things that aren't there, right? So it's way off in the distance. I can't get any closer than that. See that right there? Is that tree? That's what I was looking at. There is a structure, a wall. I don't know. Alright, well, that is fascinating. Walk over here, walk past Longfield, and walk over here, look at these, again, another divot. Interesting. You ever see these divots and then you see the grass going down? And there's a lot of ups and downs over here. I mean, I guess it could be, so this isn't down one, this is inside the gate though. Could be other burial sites back there. I don't know. It is interesting though. And I see a field back there. So, I mean, that could have been where there was a home or a house. I don't know. Okay. Sometimes with these things there are more questions than answers. But a beautiful graveyard to behold. And thus ends this video. Alright.